Hi everyone, it's Athena here from Courage Coaching. Now in today's video I wanted to talk about the current enemy that we are all dealing with, the coronavirus. I just wanted to talk about how this affects us in terms of our humanity. Now the coronavirus is something that we are all dealing with, we are all isolating, we are all finding it hard adjusting to a new normal. And what I wanted to talk about in particular is how this affects us as human beings. How are we? Are we more caring, or are we noticing more selfish, narcissistic tendencies? Now we can either choose to be kinder, to be more compassionate towards others, more empathetic. We can extend our humanity in terms of service, in terms of volunteering for the elderly, in terms of showing compassion to those who are really struggling financially. That is one side of it. Or we will act narcissistically. We will act selfishly. We will act entitled. We will push people out of the way when we are doing our shopping. We will panic buy and buy all the toilet paper or all the pasta. We will be aggressive towards others. When we are in this state of arousal, in this state of constant stress and fear, we can choose to either be a giver or a taker. And self-reflection is something that can actually happen during this period of isolation, of lockdown. But we really need to look inside ourselves and ask ourselves questions such as, how am I dealing with this virus? How am I acting? How am I acting towards the people that I love? How am I acting towards other people in my community? Am I being selfish? Am I scared? Am I overreacting to things because I am scared? When people are dealing with an enemy, the same enemy, as we currently are around the whole world, we want to believe that this will make us better humans. But unfortunately, this doesn't always happen. So you will see the narcissists, the selfish people, acting in ways that are cruel. You will see people coughing all over others, spitting, trying to scare people. And that is just as criminal as assaulting somebody, because that could lead to somebody being hospitalized. For those of us who are at home, who are working from home, who have children, who are in the same house with our partner, and we're not used to being in such an environment every day, day in, day out, we will probably appreciate how hard it is to actually be a mum who looks after children and who also works. We will appreciate the job of a teacher, because when you're homeschooling suddenly, when this isn't something you would ever have considered doing, you will see how difficult these things are. You will look at life differently. You will appreciate things differently. So ask yourself, what do I appreciate? What am I grateful for? What positives have come out of this experience? And what negatives have come out of this experience? It could be that being around our partner all the time is the worst possible thing. But ask yourself, why is that? When you are retired and you are no longer working and you are at home together, how will you cope? I mean, okay, yes, you'll probably say we don't actually have to isolate then, but still, maybe it will be a good time for you to look at your relationship and to ask yourself these questions, to ask yourself, is this the right person for me? Am I happy with this person? And if you're in a house with your children, maybe it's important for you to realize that you should actually be spending more time with your children. If you're working all the time and you only see them properly for maybe an hour in the evening, or maybe you are only spending a little bit of time with them at weekends, maybe you need to think about how important it is for your children to see their mom and dad more often. This coronavirus outbreak is going to make all of us re-evaluate the way that we have lived our lives so far. It will help us slow down. It will help us be more mindful. It will help us intimately connect with the people that we love. And we will appreciate all the people out there who are in low paid jobs, all the people that are stacking shelves at the moment, the postmen, the rubbish collectors, the social care workers, the carers, the nurses, the pharmacists, everybody who is still working, who is still delivering a service despite these scary circumstances. Let's appreciate all these people. Let's show these people that we value them. And let's remember that when all of this is over, the things that are going to stay with us are the people that were kind to us. We are going to remember the kindness and the compassion of our neighbors, of our friends. We are going to remember the positives, and we are going to want to hold on to the positives. We don't want to be out there snitching on our neighbor because they took their dog out for a walk twice in one day. We want to be sensible. And yes, wash your hands, wear a face mask, depending on where you are in the world. Just be sensible and caring and considerate. I am still offering coaching to those of you who need support. I am very happy to offer reduced rates for those of you who aren't financially stable at the moment. And just reach out. Reaching out is so important right now. That is the end of today's video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and for listening, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.